Primary purpose questions mean that we are looking for the main idea of the passage. This question is a little more difficult because our answer choices are a bit vague and there are some very complex terms in the passage. So let's make sure we understand it thoroughly. In the first paragraph, the author introduces the historian and scholar Bernard Winkler and his contribution to the debate between two schools of historical thought, here economic determinism and ideological determinism. In the second paragraph, the author explains Winkler's work and his support of economic determinism, and how his work often differs from or is challenged by ideological determinism. In the third paragraph, the author points to a flaw in the ideological determinist viewpoint and the misconceptions they have about Winkler's economic perspective. In the final paragraph, the author explains how Winkler attempts to solve these misconceptions about economic determinism. After reviewing the passage, we can guess that the author wants to show how one scholar tried to disprove ideological determination. This guess is best highlighted in the second paragraph, which is shown here in the blue box. Here, the author shows that Winkler's research is often confused or overlooked because of the ideological determinist perspective. The rest of the passage, then, is about how he proves this other viewpoint wrong. Now let's look at our answer choices. Choice C is the answer that best matches our guess, that the author wants to show how one historian challenged the other perspective. If we wanted to, we could stop here, but let's go through the other answer choices to see why they're wrong. We can mark off choice A because it isn't mentioned in the passage. The author isn't trying to promote industrialization. It explains why one viewpoint might be more helpful than the other when trying to understand it. Choice B might be tempting at first because the passage does explore the significance of economics, but it is its role in history, not in international relations. So this answer is also wrong. Moving on to choice D. This answer is actually the opposite of what we want. The author of the passage actually shows how economic determinism is successful in relation to the other viewpoint, so we can mark this off. Lastly, choice E might look like a good answer at first because the passage does explain two different ways to view history. However, the passage is more about pitting the two against each other, not making suggestions. So this answer is incorrect. This leaves us with choice C, which was the answer that best matched our prediction. The correct answer is choice C.